Aries, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do your mid-October reading. We're going to take a look at your recent past, your current energies, and what you may not see coming. Let's get started. I love doing the mid-monthlies. I get to play with the animals with you. So let's see what kind of animal medicine, animal messages come forward, okay? We're going to start with the Animal Spirit Oracle. We're going to go into the Familiar's Way, and we're going to clarify the Familiar's Way with the Mystic Forest Oracle. We'll clarify that a little bit more with some tarot from Astro Matrix. And then we're going to end with what is this oracle deck? I think the Spirit of the Animals, Spirit Animal Oracle. So animal. Let's get started. I already pre-shuffled a lot of these decks to save time. Thank you for tuning in, for sharing this space with me. And thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Aries today. All right. Just want to get one, whatever comes out. It's the main message for the last bit of October. What is the main message? Ooh, we got some dragon energy here, Aries. We got this Aries full moon. We're 2 days out. I've been hearing this could be kind of an intense one, all right? Because it's in Aries. So be careful with the words you speak, okay? Because this is about passion. Passion, Aries. The dragon is a reminder of your strong will and fiery personality. It is also a symbol of passion and fire. You are being asked to practice self-control and be cautious so that your passion does not lead you into trouble. Okay, well, let's see what that's about. Let's go into this. I want to get the overall general energy first. What's the overall general energy? Got passion being lit up here. Not sure if this is just kind of like an anger passion or a sexy passion. Let's see. Passion nonetheless, though, Aries, which you're beautifully known for. I'm not knocking it. I think it's beautiful. I love fire energy. Ooh, now you're going to be quiet on me. Maybe there's a period of quiet right now. Yeah, Eight of Feeling. You're releasing something. We've got the wolf looking back to ensure, that it's like you're looking back at something and going, is this person going to support me? I'm on this path, and there's some sort of protection going on. The second half, you're protecting your energy the second half of this month. There's something about the wolf pack, and there's someone that you've been dealing with that you're not sure about. I'm getting at there's some uncertainty around whether this person's coming along or not. Interesting. Eight of Feeling is also that need to drop any kind of emotional baggage from the past. And that consideration of, is this person going to be loyal to our contract or not? You want people around you that support you, Aries. So I think there's someone that you're leaving behind, if not some things that you need to leave behind. Because you're going on a new path of self-discovery here. You're going up a new rock face, a new snowy mountain. It's like keep on keeping on, Aries. Whatever you're looking back and pondering or thinking about, it's okay. But soon you need to focus forward. Feels like a little bit of nostalgia. Let's go into the recent past. We're going to clarify. Yeah. Oh boy. We're going to talk today. There's something that's got you a little bit ensnared. This is she calls it the devil's snare. As you can see, there's a moth there at the top. Moth medicine has a lot to do with confronting any kind of repeating pattern so we can break free of it. You could have had something come in that was alluring, right? Something that was igniting you in some way. Whether that's, fiery passion, anger, frustration. There's something that you're sitting with here. Somebody lit some sort of flame, and I think you're just looking at it right now, and you're not sure. This is past energy. This is going to be a fascinating one. Someone kind of came into your orbit. Feels like someone. Let's see. Let's keep going. We're going to clarify that with her frequency, with the Mystic Oracle in a moment. Now, no wonder. Wow, this is like very... This moon, I think you're taking a look too at some past energies and the way that things went down. The moon shadow, we have the humpback whale. The humpback whale, they work with their sonar and they can pick up the slightest differences in the frequency. So when it comes to this moon energy, it has a lot to do with tapping into your intuition. That's what you're being guided to do right now, is you're tapping your intuition. We have, look at that. We even have the wolves in the constellation behind you. There's something around loyalty I'm getting, around a certain individual. We have the introspection of feelings here with the narwhal. There's something about you needing to tap into your inner self and lightening up the energy, because it got kind of heavy in the recent past. We've got major showing up for you, Aries, here. This moon is kind of, it's igniting something, Aries. Let's see what you don't see coming in the future here. You're definitely something deeply shifting here. Yeah, there's some sort of pattern that's been on repeat around equal give and take. Six of Pentacles. He's communing with the beautiful camel there in the Sahara Desert, and it's about honoring the balance between giving and receiving so you can thrive. Okay. You're being guided to heal. We have this, I call this one little Bambi, right? We have the deer. She's taking a rest here. It's about knowing when you need to take a break. Think you're being guided to in the near future to connect with nature and to rest, because there's something, whenever we see the devil, it could show up as like a toxic energy or a toxic pattern or something that we need to release around our belief system. We're going to clarify this. I want to get into the Mystic Forest Oracle now and get some messages. What is this wolf saying to you as it looks back? And it feels almost, I'm getting like this nostalgic feeling. There's somebody that you're leaving behind and I feel like you don't want to. But you're like, if I do, is it going to be a repeat of the past? I'm trying to feel my way through this and I'm not sure. I want to heal this. There's something you want to heal. I don't know if it's directed towards self yet or a connection, but there was passion here. All right, let's see. What's this wolf medicine? What are you going to be loyal to here? What's the energy? Spirit. There it is. Spirit of life. This is what the wolf is saying. Remember, you are never alone. The spirit of life is with you. The world takes care of you. Allow yourself to rest in this realization and feel the lightness in you. I think that this is just something that Spirit has been calling you to do, is like whatever has been churned up within you emotionally, because it's the 8 of feeling. You're one step away from the 9 of Cups, which is a feeling of fulfillment, personal fulfillment. Sometimes we need that edge of not feeling completely satisfied with life to make certain changes. Spirit is almost breathing life into you as you drop whatever you needed to release in the past, but there's also this melancholy. I'm feeling the sadness and you needing to lean into Spirit at this time. You know, it's Spirit's calling you forward. It's almost like you're going down a path unknown, but all you can do is just be guided by your faith and know that the deeper you go in your own clarity and your own intuition, the more you're going to find this gentle space of being. You're shifting the way you operate. Let's see. Let's talk about what this moth, getting too close, you know, a moth to a flame. We all know what that can do. We get burned. Starlight. Yeah, this is you having in the past, you started to lose faith around your ability to manifest. Don't slow down manifestation through hesitation or worry. Keep the faith and create light in the dark. The path of the stars is made by the same energy. You see this? You have so much light. It's almost like you've been dealing with shadow and light, shadow aspects of self, light aspects of self, and that duality. It's like you're trying to come up with some deep understanding of self and of a connection that inspired it. You came across somebody in your path. It's somebody I think that you've come across in the last, let's see, when? 4 months, 4 years, 4 weeks. And it's allowed you to slow down. In the past, you had to slow down. It's almost like you've had like this crisis of faith in the recent past around what you're trying to call in. think something had to go for you to go deep. And it hasn't been very comfortable. But Spirit is saying, you know what? Now, because of that, do not let hesitation or worry interfere with what you're trying to manifest. Sometimes we have to find that light in the dark, right? You can go into a dark room and all you got to do is flip a switch and all of a sudden there's light. So it doesn't take much energy to bring light into a dark room, but it's that all that effort is behind getting to the switch, right? Not the switch itself. So there's something that's being lit back up again within your hope and faith. This is very much star energy over dealing with something that was unhealthy in your life. It does feel like you could have played out some sort of intense experience with someone, and now you're letting go of all of the debris. We'll call it emotional debris, is that Eight of Cups, letting it go, but missing that person. There's something around spirits trying to breathe new life into you, Aries. What are you trying to deeply intuit currently here with the humpback whale? Look at how cute he is. He's looking. He's like curious. There's something around you needing to stay curious at this time. I feel like you're almost like coming up for air, trying to find relief on your path. No debate. You don't need to do anything to be more worthy. You are valuable regardless of your circumstances. You have always been and always will be. It's not up for debate. There's something that spirits, these animals are trying to tell you. I feel like you've been hit with your confidence, and that's not like you. And it's made you feel very frustrated with the universe, frustrated with yourself. And it's about being compassionate with yourself right now. That there is no debate, right? That you are valuable, you are worthy. If there's something that has made you feel like you've downshifted in your ability to manifest what you want, there's a purpose behind it. Like I said, all that energy that it takes just to get to the switch and flip it, you're at that point where that switch is about to turn on. After going through what looks like in the past a little bit of darkness, which could be anything from just being sad, upset, tied to something that you're obsessively thinking about, wondering, did I do the right thing? Was that the best action? It's almost like you've been questioning your decisions. And you've got to just feel your way through it and kind of find yourself again in this. Now we have receiving it all. You deserve to receive abundance at full capacity. Believe in your worth and trust that the universe is ready to deliver all that you desire. Open up. There's almost like you may have been a little shut down to even pushing through some of your own shadow work. And I've seen this integration going on, Aries, in the last couple readings for you, where you're starting to realize that you have so much to offer. Whatever has happened to you in the past, it almost put like this shadow over you, like a dark cloud, and you've been trying to break free of it. And the more you release it, the more you let go, and the more you recognize that spirit, that light of the creator inside of you, and you allow that to guide you with the moon here. I feel like this full moon coming up this week is going to be very powerful as far as you shedding something that just doesn't serve you. It's like discarding a way that you used to have to move through the world, and now it's not working for you anymore. And it's almost like you're rebirthing into this whole new way of being. And it's like women, we take 10 months to have a baby, right? It takes time to rebirth a new frequency. And you're going to have growing pains. You know, you're going to have days where you feel icky and days where you feel really energetic and like really pumped. And that's how we create new life. And I think that for you, you need to rest in the near future and just be gentle with yourself and know that you deserve abundance. You deserve to feel good, and you deserve to receive everything that you want. There's something around your belief system having to change and you going through this deep soulful exploration and self. These major arcana, it's all allowed you to go through this really deep process of healing. And I feel like this Aries full moon is almost like this like demarcation line of you never going back to the way you used to be and going into this threshold now, this threshold point. It's like that melting point, right? Where something, you know, that's solid becomes liquid. There's something that has melted you based on something that was unhealthy for you in the past. And now you're currently going through this deep, like watery world where you're more in tune with you and your intuition. And I think that you know deep down that you have so much that is going to expand for you in your life. Just don't let your self-doubt get in the way. That's what this feels like. I'm not sure if it's someone that you've been working with in your career that's bringing up self-doubt, or you were dealing with something, a friend or family member or a ex, but there's something that really like dimmed your light. And you've been trying to turn that light back on ever since. I want to get some clarity now. We're going to go with the Astro Matrix Tarot. Again, I've shuffled all of these. I usually shuffle a lot, but I'm trying to save noise and time. Yeah. You're having to, like I said, I feel like you've been leaving something behind. You have the Five of Pentacles now. This, as it relates to self, you've been leaving behind this feeling of being abandoned by the universe and having to fight for everything that you want. You're like, you know what, that belief system isn't really serving me anymore. You know, and we all graduate from these things. And sometimes we have to go back to that class and be like, well, I had to, what was it? Detention or whatever, or you've got to go spend the weekends. And there's something around you, like, even if you've graduated from a class, it doesn't mean you might not have to like revisit the material. So not only I do believe that you've had someone that you've been kind of button heads with. It could be around your career or this feeling of lack in general, right? Scarcity mindset around some aspect of life. It doesn't mean that you don't have money. It just means that when we come from a place of lack and we have to like scrap our way through, right? This is the underdog energy, right? It's like spirit saying that's not like how you want to live. And I think that's this big adjustment that you've made where when you embody this love for self and this aspect of knowing your worth and your value, you don't have to fight for anything. You just remove the blocks that are within you that make you naturally vibrate from that place. It's a big shift. It's a massive shift, Aries. And I do think that you are walking away from something that you needed to walk away from so you could find yourself again. And so keep working on that. There's something that Spirit's trying to work on you with to help you kind of like, I call it like being inflated back again by the light, where we go into shadow work and we start to be really hard on ourselves for our past actions. And almost with the tinge of regret or why did I do that? Why did I say that? When we're really taking inventory and we're really holding ourselves accountable and we're really responsible for our own learnings, we have this tendency to do that. But it only serves you so much. Until then, you're actually limiting your ability to expand and feel more confident in yourself again. So it's a fine line. And I think that you're doing an amazing job of letting go of whatever you need to release at this time for the second half of October and shifting this mindset of feeling like things aren't just going to go my way anymore. You know, I think you've gone through what many would consider unfortunate circumstances in one aspect of your life, or maybe several. But here's the thing, this energy is shifting and it's been shifting, but it's slow. And sometimes it can get you aggravated. I'm getting that you're just like, I've had so much I've had to release and there seems to be no end in sight. But what does it do for you though? It really is. I call it like this boomerang effect where you go from down. That's why we call it the phoenix rising from the ashes. Sometimes we have to go to dark places within ourselves to rediscover the light, and we will do it again and again and again. It's the journey of our spiritual journeys. And there it is. The phoenix came right out. You're triumphing over a phase of your life where you've had to contend with a lot of the fears, doubts, and insecurities that you harbor so you can heal them. Yeah. And you can start to really become vulnerable and nurture yourself in a profound way. We have three majors. We have the Devil, the Judgment, and the Empress with the Starlight. That's four majors. This is past energy. You went through, I'm telling you, remember all these readings I've been having? You've been going higher, 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 right? Because you went low. And it doesn't mean you were, doing anything nefarious or that you were doing anything that lacked integrity. It's just you were at a low in your confidence, in your ability to create on your path and feel like you have all the tools that you need. This is a profound shift too around no longer allowing toxic people to take your energy from you, right? No longer giving people all of you, saving some for yourself, raising in your frequency. This is frequency rising after a period of darkness. It's like I went down a toxic rabbit hole. I had to rediscover the light. I'm rising like a phoenix from the ashes. And now I know my worth and my value. Let's now clarify the moon. This is a very powerful shift for you, Aries, with this Aries full moon. Four of Pentacles. Yeah. Hold on to those sonar radar systems. I feel like you've got some choices here that currently you're looking at and you're not sure. There's one thing you want to hold on to. I'm not sure what this is. What is this Four of Pentacles? You do not want to hold on to the Nine of Swords. You do not want to hold on to a lot of stress. Whatever's stressing you out that you're feeling your way through at this time, you need to let it go. There's nothing you're going to solve through mental stress and anxiety. This could be career related because I feel like you might be making decisions based on worry, lack. Okay. You've got more choices than you think. Spirit is showing you there's no debate, Aries. You see, look at that. It's raining gold. You are valuable. You could feel like a commodity in your work and people aren't valuing you and you're trying to feel your way through a situation and you're unsure which way to go. You know, this person's in the shadows and there's clouds here and it's like a mirage. You're like, I don't know what to grab onto here. You're going to have to really land here with this humpback whale. This is about unlocking your intuition and your creativity and moving forward so deeply attuned to your own inner voice. That's what all of this has taught you. Where's you and you? If it's you and the other, and I want to hold on to this, but it's separating me from myself, that's not going to serve me. And so now you're like, I am so like, it's self-mastery. You've been on this beautiful path of self-mastery and a shifting, right? Of setting these boundaries, making healthy choices, being guided by your inner knowing, turning away from things that cause a lot of turmoil and a lot of conflict within you. This is deep. It's very hard for me to grasp one concept because it's multiple layers of concepts. Yeah. You've got something that you're still working through. I do see that there's some sort of important connection here that you are unsure about. We have the King of Cups and the Three of Swords, with receiving it all with the Four of Thoughts at the bottom, and this beautiful deer telling you you need to rest. You're not going to figure it out right now in the near future because you're getting confused. You're not sure what's real and what isn't. Some of you, this has to do with a certain person where you're on this separation at this time and you've been going through this rebirth ever since and you're still holding back, but you're unsure about what choices to make here and you're trying to let your intuition kick in and you're still in this process of healing your thought system, your belief system. There's something that you're trying to heal up around your emotional integrity and the pain that you've had to endure. What is this King of Cups? Yeah, it's like you're holding back from love at this time because you're working through some stuff. It doesn't mean you're not in a connection or you find yourself single. There's just something that you're dealing with. Why is the Three of Swords here? High Priestess. Whenever pain comes up, you're coming out of a period where you've turned your back to something and then someone responded in kind. But it created hurt. It's like you've been going through some sort of separation, Aries. It feels like something that has caused you pain, but it was a necessary break. I don't know what's going to happen in the future with this one. It's almost like you're currently trying to decide. All I know is in the near future, you're coming out of a period of feeling hurt and upset. Because I do think that whoever this is to you, they're very important on your path. Because of the way it's helped you heal. Now, what comes of this connection in the future, I think that there's still a desire here. Now, this could be a friend, whatever, whoever this is, it feels like a soulmate. Doesn't mean it's romantic, okay? It just means that there's been some sort of separation because you had a fight. You've been trying to let go of what happened, all the emotions it churned. Things got a little ugly, but it allowed you to go into this beautiful period of rebirth, changing your belief system, tapping deeply into your intuition, all these things that you've gained as a result of these interactions that you've had with this person. It's really served you in your growth. That's the thing. People come into our lives, I will say this again and again, a season, a reason, or a lifetime. And this might be someone who it was a reason, and you're uncertain of, should we go through round 2 or 3 or whatever. Let's see. Let's get some advice here, because I do think that there's some sort of opportunity. There's uncertainty here. I do see that there is a desire to heal. Things beyond the healing this inspired within you. Page of Swords. That's my card of communication, texting, messaging, or spying. Queen of Wands. King of Swords. You're afraid of making unhealthy choices here, but you're drawn to somebody, and there could be a curiosity. I think that you're unsure. Yeah, there's the 2 of Cups. There's mutual love here, and a neat, oh gosh, yeah. I feel like there's some sort of cycle that's wrapping up between you and another, where there is a shared love. Wow. This is a really unique connection. I'm trying to put my finger on it. I don't know who this person is to you, but there's a natural expression of love here. It's like those people that we meet, and then it's almost like these earthquakes that it makes you change vibrationally. It makes you ascend. This is definitely a soulmate. And I think that there's a desire here on both sides, and a natural attraction. It doesn't mean it's sexual. There's just there's soul resonance and a mutual admiration and love here. But I think that right now it's almost like, are we going to drop the guard? Are we going to let each other back in? Because I want you in my life. It's something around both of you are kind of like finding your way back to each other. There's an opportunity to heal this. Again, I don't know who this is to you. It's someone that you've been on pause with. But again, this is, what has it served you? You're now at that light switch, and you've come out of this period of recognizing some of the shadows that you needed to contend with within you. And I think for this person as well. I think you still are wondering about this. It's really one of those things where there could be some sort of communication, and you both are going to be honest about how you feel, and you're going to drop your guard. But this is making healthy, logical decisions. This is like, it's almost, I'm hearing you, it just doesn't make sense. You're almost like, I don't understand. Like, I barely even knew this person, or there's just something about this person that was like, there was some sort of soul resonance that maybe wasn't even this lifetime. I'm getting something very deep here. Very, very deep. It's hard for me to explain. But I do think that the ultimate advice here is you're going to have to trust your intuition. We have the High Priestess showing up here. We have the 4 of Wands and the 4 of Swords again, symbolizing this may be somebody who, if it's not someone that you want back in your life, they're allowing you to, your interactions with this person have significantly transformed you. And they have allowed you to go into this deep period of healing and fortifying, you supporting the parts of you that you needed to work on inside. But there is a new cycle that's starting to open back up again. I feel like there is an opportunity, because of that first hit I got here with you looking back, like, are they coming with? Is it like a permanent thing? Or here's the thing with soul bonds. It's eternal. So if it's not like you're meant to align again in this lifetime, you will again. You will again. There's something deeply healing about this person. the interactions you had. It like two people meet, there's an alchemical reaction. They both get triggered, then they separate, and they both are transformed. But I think what's interesting here is I'm seeing that almost like the universe is like pushing you both back. It could be just a soulmate bond. It could be platonic or romantic, you choose. But there is a undeniable soulmate bond here. Let's get the final message. Whale spirit, no wonder. And we had the humpback whale. We got a repeating message here. What does this say? Trust the great mystery. Some things just can't be figured out because you're like, this just doesn't make any sense. Why? Why? Some things just don't, they defy logic, y'all. It is what it is. Okay, let's see what this whale has to say. Whale spirit is an ancient creature who was here at the beginning of time and who has seen everything, felt everything, and heard everything that has ever transpired on this planet. In the hidden realms where all things must gather first before manifesting into form, whale spirit is the keeper, singing the soul of the whole world from the deepest waters of the coldest seas. When whale spirit appears, it is reminded that there's a great mystery that you must accept without intellectually trying to understand it. Some things cannot be known by the mind, only experienced through the heart, through intuition, which we got twice. And through the peripheral senses that part the invisible veils, separating the visible world from the great manifesting consciousness in the hidden realms. Now's the time for you to immerse yourself in the great mystery of spirit and to trust that within the invisible, what you can't see now are the seeds of your intentions being tended to by the angels. Certainty is not offered to you right now, Aries. You are being asked to trust the process of co-creation. Whale spirit reminds you that your primary reality is not that of the material world, but that of the realm of spirit, from which the essence of your dreams and desires take shape before arriving as a specific form. You must trust that what will come will be for the highest good. Stay in your present moment awareness and allow the hidden realms to hold your intentions safely until it is time for them to manifest in the realm of form. Let go, for you will not be left behind. Some things take longer than others to arrive. Perfect. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Aries. Take care.